Good morning. I'm Kathleen. Welcome back, or welcome if this is the first time you've been here to my channel. I'm trying to live frugally, being retired and living off my my Social Security and my government pension. I'm just gonna spend the day boxing some stuff up, rinsing some dust off, some household items that I'm gonna take to one of the little thrift stores here that have cheap prices, normal cheap prices for items, not the ones that are excessive. So I'm going to clean my car out today while I drink my second cup of coffee. I've got to take Chewy's seat cover thing out. I've got to vacuum it, fold it up and put it away so I have more room for boxes and stuff in there. I've got a couple boxes that I keep books in to take. After I read them, I put them in the box. I just leave them in the back of my vehicle, but I'm going to take those out so I can have more room in there to transport stuff to this thrift store. Yeah, I thought there was something in my coffee. It's just the coffee. Okay. It's really hard to see if I've gotten it all. It's been a while since I've put this up. Chewy was going every month for shots for his hips. I just left it in the car. So I'm just gonna go put it up in a shelf somewhere in a closet. I can throw the broken one away now. So I've moved some of the seedlings out from under the plastic dome. I'm gonna harvest some of these for my lunch. Onions are still doing good. Got a lot of mold here in the little gem lettuce. One coleus, that's from old seed, no cactus. Leeks are trying to come up. Oh, Texas grano onions are coming up. Oh, the dill, I think the dill is trying to. So I'm gonna put the cover back on these. Alfalfa sprouts aren't quite ready to use. So I'm gonna use, like I just said, some of my sprouted cabbage and kohlrabi. There's too many seedlings in there, so I'm just gonna use those on my tuna sandwich today. This is my seed experiment. So it looks like the cantaloupe seeds are not sprouting at all. These are the old seeds. Looks like the bell pepper, the old bell peppers from 2000 have sprouted. Part of me wants to keep them alive. I might transplant those into some seed starting mix. And the leeks so far from 2000 are not doing anything. They may take a little longer. I noticed the leeks, the new leeks in there are taking their time sprouting too. I'm gonna rinse these again. So my daughter, when she had that backup of sewage in her bathroom, she threw almost everything away out of the bathroom. Her toothbrush, her rugs, some of the towels she used to sop up the mess when it first happened. They had been sitting there for a couple days in the mess while they tried to fix it. And she threw away all her bathroom accessories, like her toothbrush holder and stuff, because she was so grossed out because they had splashed up the dirty water all up on the walls and in the walls of the shower stall. So I found this the other day on my shrunk. I made it back in the early 80s when I was stationed in Tucson. I used to do ceramics. I had a whole bathroom set. I think I sold the other pieces at a yard sale before I went to Germany, but I kept this for some reason. I think it's kind of neat. But I asked her if she wanted it for her toothbrush holder, and she said yes, so I pulled it out and washed it for her. Yeah, I thought it was kind of funny. I have so much stuff in my wall unit. In fact, I'm going to clear some of that stuff out and get rid of it in the next day or two. I don't know if I'm going to have time to get it. I think I'm just going to load my car up over the next couple days and then take the whole thing instead of trying to do a few boxes at a time. So yeah, I'm going to go through my stuff now. So I no longer have the type of stove that you need these burner things. They're brand new, a little dusty. So these are going. Tupperware containers, I don't need them. I've had these since the 80s. They were wanting like $8 a piece for these or more at that thrift store that I was at yesterday. I have an iron. I don't remember why I bought the iron. It may have been while I was working, but I don't think I used it very often. Gift bags, Christmas stuff. I used to collect spoons. Precious Moment figurines. I think I got rid of all the other ones, but that. All my Volts Marching and souvenir wine glasses. I thought they were all from Germany, but this one's from Switzerland. This is a Volts Marching from 1989. It's been in my wall unit all these years, my shrunk. Sometimes I would display them out, but yeah, most of the time they've just been stuck in there. And I found a watch. I think it just needs a battery. So I just wanted to say I have gone through my things once or twice before trying to downsize, and my daughter took a lot of my stuff, especially the stuff I bought for her. Like when she was younger, one of her birthday parties was a tea party, and I bought a teapot, and I went on eBay and bought a whole bunch of pretty little porcelain cups with the saucers, and she's got almost all the cups. I just found some of all the saucers in one cup. I think she didn't have room for it at the time, so I told her I'd keep them here. I'm going to see if she wants those next time she comes, though. But I got most of the one thing cleared out of, well, I got about half of it cleared out. Let me show you. So this doll is my daughter's. My father got it for her when she was little, and she always had it up on a shelf, so it's in good shape. It might be a little dusty. I've got to clean the hat off a little bit, snip some threads here, but she doesn't like it. She says it looks too much like me, and it creeps her out. It kind of creeps me out too. I'm not a doll person. So we've kept her locked in this little area here for years. So it's time for her to go to a new home. Maybe somebody who likes dolls will like having her. I'm going to get rid of my yard row bells too. My Christmas bells. I've had them for years. These are from the 80s. I got one for every year that I was stationed there. I used to display them during Christmas time, but I don't anymore. These are our fancy Christmas, and we use them for Thanksgiving dinner too. They're cheap. I think Kroger used to give them out when you bought stuff. I don't remember. One of the grocery stores, I think I got those from, with some coupons or something. My son's little Christmas train my dad got him, he didn't want it. Here's the other part. Already asked him. He doesn't want anything. Oh, those are my daughter's little porcelain cups and saucers back there. I don't know what to do. Should I keep my smokers? I might keep my smokers and display them at Christmas time on the trunk. I don't think I'm ready to part with everything yet. And I'll keep the little, I really like the fall candle holder thing back there. My mom's chicken. Oh, there's another. Another Precious Moments. This belonged to my mom. She brought it from Japan. Oh, there's pictures in here. I didn't even know. Wow. Okay. That was me a long time ago. You see how this is why my daughter doesn't like this doll. My mom. My brother when he was little. All three of us, Christmas time. My dad still had that desk when he passed away. I think I had to talk my brothers into keeping that. I think they did. My son when he was a baby. An old necklace. Let's see if my daughter wants this. She took a bunch of my other jewelry because I don't wear jewelry. I wonder what's in here. Nothing. I think I might get rid of this too. This little box. Halloween tattoos I used to give out during Halloween. I wonder if those are any good anymore. Baseball cards my son. These are my son's, my dad bought for him. I need to ask him if he wants those when he comes. My kids with scary Chuck E. Cheese. Another Volts Marching, a little vase. A stencil brush. And get rid of that too. So I've got 2 boxes of books I went through to take to half-price books. So I pulled up a bunch of the little seedlings. There's lettuce, kohlrabi, and cabbage in here. And I'm going to go rinse it very good in the sink. So this is the little round bread I made the other day. I'm just going to cut it so I can put some tuna in here. I put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds. I made up some mayo and tuna the other day, yesterday. I think it was yesterday. May have been the day before, the night before. A little sandwich. I wish I had some potato chips to go with this. They did have them on sale yesterday at Kroger, the Lay's, but I didn't want to go over my budget. And I did anyway. Oh well. But this is lunch. More stuff I have to go through. It's one of the ceramics I made. I have a sleigh and I think 2 other reindeer somewhere. I don't know if I can give those up. I've had them so long. More books. It's just a junk desk. I haven't read any of these yet. And then the National Geographic magazine I used to subscribe to. It's been 6 or 7 years, I think, since I used to take them to work, and in between phone calls I would 2022. Okay. So, it's only been 3 years. I must have canceled that subscription right after or right before I retired. So I'm going to move all of this junk because my son's coming next week. He's bringing me a computer and I have to move my computer desk over next to this so it will all fit on it. There's the Wii remote. I still haven't used the Wii. That's the other one. I didn't put batteries in. I haven't used the Wii yet. Christmas card. One of my mom's elephants. She collected elephants, so I kept a couple of them. Cushion. This is hardware from stuff I had hanging on the walls before they painted after my disaster, water disaster. Oh, I have some Claritin. I wonder how old this is. Can't see a date. Oh, there it is. It is... Oh, it's only 2 years old. Another watch. What is it with watches? Old pins I need to go through and clear out. Just shells that were hanging on my old car. I never hung them back up on the rear view mirror of this one. I don't know if I'm gonna... I got them on a trip to Hawaii back in 2009, I think. I might hang them back up in my car. I'll see. I don't know. Oh, more seeds. Great. Red acre cabbage. Just what I need. More seeds that look like they got crushed. Yeah. So I'll be working on this also the next couple days. So I have a whole table full of stuff that I need to box up and put in the car. I think I'm gonna make some dinner or warm it up. Yesterday when we were out, my friend and I were out at the thrift stores, or apparently the one I recorded at is a flea market, which I guess has old and new stuff. Mostly it had old stuff. But when we were out, we went out to eat. So my friend had a couple of gift cards for Outback Steakhouse, and she got them for Christmas, and she'd never been there before, and she wanted to try a blooming onion, so we went there. She treated me because I had given her a bag of dog food, which was silly, but yeah, she insisted. So so I had so much leftover food. I ate some for dinner last night. I was going to eat some leftover spaghetti that I had made for my daughter and her boyfriend when they came to get the dogs the other night. But I have so much. I brought home a salad, almost a whole little steak, almost all of the chicken, and most of it, well, I wouldn't say most of the baked potato, maybe 3/4 of the baked potato, because by the time I ate a couple pieces of bread, ate half the salad, and a little bit of her blooming onion, I was full. So I took a couple bites of everything else, but then I brought it all home. I don't know why they give you so much food, but they do. And I haven't been to Outback. Oh my goodness. I think I only have been there once since I've lived in Kentucky, and that was at least 10 or 15 years ago. And I remember going once when I lived in Tucson. I think it was Tucson, back in the 80s. At least that's what I remember. I couldn't really afford it back then. I was a poor airman living in the dorm, so I didn't eat at places like that very often. It was Taco Bell, and that was pretty much, or a Chinese restaurant sometimes. But I'm gonna warm up some dinner, and then I'm gonna start boxing some of this stuff up. Luckily I kept some of the paper used to wrap some of my breakables in. I didn't keep it all. I did compost some of it in my garden. Some of it went in the recycle bin. Now I kind of wish I had kept more, because I have a lot of glass items that I have to transport now, and I'm gonna see what I can find and how much I can box up. It was a little over 50 degrees today, so it was really nice. It would have been a good day to go walking, but I was trying to get stuff done in the house. I still have all my clothes to go through in the closet. I've got almost all of the books off my little desk that I showed you. They're now piled up in the living room, unfortunately. I may just put those up on the shrunk, so that they're up out of the way, and I can just, as I read one book, I just go and grab another, and it will be up out of the way, not piled in a mess somewhere. I got most of those books from thrift stores or half-price books. I will get a box or two full that I've read, and I will take there, and whatever I make from selling them those books, I will buy that many usually. Sometimes I'll pay a few more dollars, but usually I only get what they pay out, and I'll put back a book or two if I need to, because I browse while they're going through all my books. So I already have like a box and a half of books to take to them, so I don't know if I'm gonna get any more because I have so many. I may just get those and put that money aside for the next time I'm actually looking for books. And when all my books are gone and all the money runs out, I'll start going back to the library. I don't really like doing that because sometimes it takes me a long time to read a book, and then I have to renew it and renew it again. And some books are new, and I know people are waiting on them to read, so I feel kind of guilty. And sometimes I can go through a book in a day or two. Depends on the book, and other times it takes me forever because usually I fall asleep when I read anymore, which kind of makes me sad. I know I have a friend who doesn't even read anymore because it just puts her right to sleep. She's just a few months older than me, and she can't read anymore. It's not good because I love to read. Thanks for watching. Take care.